Hey folks, are you aware of the channel that we have on YouTube? It's there. Patreon. EddiePepitone.com for live show dates. And now let's get into the show. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, grass, leaves, brown dirt. Welcome to Apocalypse Soon. I'm Kevin Tienken and he's here. It feels right. We're under our original tree and I'm excited. Now make it loud for him. It's Eddie Pepitone.
Hey everybody, before I get started, I just want to talk to the people who are not listening and who are not watching. I want to say this. Fuck you. You don't know what's good. Fuck you. Okay? I want you to know that. Now, a lot of people will say to me, oh, Eddie, how are they not going to know if they're not listening and they're not watching? Haha, guess what? I don't give a shit. Because I think this will travel. This will travel. Things travel that are forcefully said. And I think a lot of people know that the only way to change this world is to forcefully state your opinion on social media. That's the only way to change things. That's the only way to change things. And welcome to Apocalypse Soon.
Loud.
Wow. I'm trying to be light, but the children of Gaza are starving. I saw some videos today that made me so sick, and it is just disgusting. So here we are, and I ate today. And these kids, they're not eating. They don't have any food. Israel is starving them. And I just wanted to mention that, I know this isn't getting the podcast off to a raucous beginning, but I feel like it has to be fucking acknowledged at least. Oh, God, and if people have answers for me or Kevin, how do we stop the atrocities, including our own government, in today's world? How do we do it? Now, I'm terrified of going to jail. Are you?
I don't want to go to jail.
You don't want to go to jail?
No, I'm not a big fan of being locked up.
I don't want to go to... I don't want to get beaten in a protest, but it seems that you really have to put your body on the line out there with all this stuff that, because I was joking about social media, but because of social media, we're able to see some really fucked up things.
Mm-hmm. Thank God for the phones that the children made in China for us.
I know.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to record these other children starving.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. There's levels of atrocity, and what's going on in Gaza is such a horrific level. But yeah, I don't understand. I have to get more knowledgeable about the manufacturing process of these phones. I know that one thing I can do is stop upgrading. I will stop upgrading. What's the last? You have the iPhone? What number do you have?
I'm not sure. I just got
14, 15, 16. They're up to 16.
I think it's the 16. I think I got the new one. The last one I had was like 6 years old, so.
This was first one in 6 years?
Oh, yeah, it's been a while.
Right.
It's been a bit. But it's great. It does everything I need it to do.
Right.
Well, yeah, speaking of going to jail, I think we're about to get taken away.
I don't know, man. It's you can't get depressed because you have to use the rage in a good way, in a constructive way.
Yeah.
And everybody I talk to or that I read says the biggest thing is to organize with other people and talk to other people, and how do we organize and stop these atrocities that are going on. I mean, human rights abuses globally, and we're also, and welcome everybody. It's a beautiful day here. I was just telling Kevin I have 4 shows in the next 3 nights, and I want to try to use my rage on stage, in a good way.
Stage rage.
But you can't frighten audiences, but you want to say things like George Carlin did.
Yeah.
Bill Hicks did, and not just be a silly idiot, even though there's definitely, what do you call it? It's great to make people laugh, right?
Yeah, it's there's a fine line, I really don't know what to do with this stuff. I'm all about efficiency of like activities, and like a lot of people are doing things right now. There's a lot of people, organizations out there protesting and getting arrested and standing in front of government buildings and throwing rocks at cars.
No, they're not doing that.
Oh, I've seen them doing that. There are definitely things.
The protesters are fucking largely peaceful. They are. I mean, the cops are the ones who instigate.
I'm just saying, there's people out there doing stuff.
Most of it
that you could.
Well, they're rageful,
get on
and I don't
board
think that's
with.
happening as much as the dumb mainstream media.
Oh, I just saw the one video of like 7 cop cars underneath an overpass, and people were throwing rocks at them.
Yeah.
And then there was cops going away, and people were throwing rocks at the cops' cars as they were driving by. But I did see that video.
Well, the cops have to be on our side, They have to be on the people's side.
Yes.
And they can't be on the side of the oppressors. That's what people don't dig. So anyway, I just wanted to get that screed out there. And if people have any fucking suggestions for me, I guess, how to really effectively fight this stuff,
Yeah, I think it would be important to figure out what specifically, pinpoint the action that you could take. For example,
Right.
I think we need to be fighting immigration laws. If there's a problem with the deportation stuff, then the laws need to be changed, because that is the blanket that a lot of this stuff is happening under. So, and some of those laws are very, very old. So I think they need to change those laws so that there's, people that have been here forever or whatever, whatever the line is,
Well, I don't know. I'm just enraged. I saw pictures of these kids starving in Gaza, and it is so heartbreaking. I mean, you have kids. Could you imagine being a parent?
I am a parent.
And watching your...
No,
well, I know. Imagine being a parent of children who are being intentionally starved.
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine?
I mean, it's
Anyway,
happening in this neighborhood also.
in this
There's children starving definitely in this city, too.
in LA. Yeah.
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 And there's things that we can do about it, like volunteering at shelters and whatnot. If you want to specifically help the Gazan children, I don't know how to do that. I don't imagine. I don't know what you would have to do.
I mean,
I don't even know if you get a plane ride to Gaza right now.
well, the airfare is cheap, let me tell you.
Yeah. They got Spirit Airlines?
They have, well, the hotels you stay in will probably be bombed by
Yep.
the IDF.
Yeah.
Before continental breakfast.
That's it.
you know.
That's the real. I mean, at least wait till after we got a belly full of bad eggs.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'm going up at the comedy. You know, it's funny when you do comedy because you watch other comics and people are having a good time, and you're like, oh, maybe this isn't a place to be really serious. You know, you watch people talking about their dicks, their cocks, their Johnsons, whatever it is.
I don't think it's the place to be serious at a comedy club. I think it's more effective to make a point doing what you're great at, you know, which you already do, you know.
Right.
Even just you talk about...
Maron's good at it, too.
Who?
Mark Maron
Maron
is good at talking to the audience about a very serious topic and then going into being funny about it. You know, just acknowledging different things, you know. I just don't want to be another idiot. You know what I mean? Like another person who doesn't lend their voice toward justice, human justice, you know?
Yeah. I feel very helpless. We've talked about this multiple times, and
yeah, I hate this helpless feeling. People say join an organization and meet with them. There's meetings.
Oh yeah, you have enough meetings and these problems will get solved. I mean, that's how I feel. I'm really jaded about it, Eddie, because...
What do you mean?
Like we talked about multiple times, there are people dying all over the world. There are people dying within a mile radius of us right now. There are people starving. There are people being held against their will. I mean, literally, probably within a mile of us right now.
You're talking about me. I'm being held against. You know what I mean? I mean, I get some time to do this.
And every time you go out another radius and another mile, like, it's like there's more and more and more. And so the biggest impact you can have is like picking up the fucking garbage that you walk past and trying to help the people around you, you know? If we were going to really try to stop the atrocities in Gaza, we would need to figure out, we would need to contact a food bank that's willing to give money. Then we would need to get some sort of private pilot to drop it off. And
no, Israel doesn't allow any of this shit to get through.
But it's important to us, so we'll get it done. Or we're not going to do that. So that's kind of where I've always been, where I'm like...
Well, you're going on vacation.
I'm going to D.C. I'm going to go see the Capitol.
Let's lighten it up a little, because what happens to me when I talk about these topics is I get tied up inside. Tied up inside. And I know my means of expression is comedy, you know?
Yeah.
It's comedy. It's absurdism. You know, and life is absurd, and the war is fucking absurd.
Yeah.
Rage is absurd, and violence is absurd. It's absurd.
Yeah.
So I guess I have to concentrate on the absurd part of it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, I'm always like, we got another puppers. I mean, I'm enjoying the puppers, you know, the breeze is nice. It's hard. And I want to make it clear for anybody that, you know, has been talking about me, you know, in the comments or whatever on, you know, what I said a few episodes, you know, I want everyone to understand. I have a huge heart. I would love for all these things to go away.
That is from fat. Your heart is big because of all of the fat you're taking in. Now I know you've lost weight.
I have.
But sometimes your diet is suspect. You know.
And
I've seen you have a couple of beers.
Oh, I'll have a couple of cocktails from time to time.
Even using the word cocktails belies who you are.
It does.
You know, you're a guy who, if you had your druthers, you would be going to Vegas, placing all our Patreon money on 7, which may be the way to go for us.
If we finally start making some dough.
You know.
No, but
we're like Don Juan flailing at windmills here.
But I've always I come from the perspective of absolute helplessness because I always want I think about the functionality of what we're talking about, and a lot of this stuff is just people expressing their anger, and that expression often is just going to dissipate into the wind and do nothing at all. It's rarely changing people's minds, and because it's usually anger and it's personal attacks, like a lot of people like one particular person did to me. Calling me an idiot isn't going to help me change my mind.
Oh, no?
No, I know. Isn't that crazy? So it's
you mean you're saying this, that you get more bees with honey than vinegar, right?
Yes, essentially. I mean, that's in one way to put it, but it's also in functionality. If you're a robot and you studied how to change people's minds or get somebody to align with your opinion, I don't imagine the people putting the information together would discover you should call people names and attack them, and then they will change their mind.
Yeah, that's the rage. Yeah, I just blocked a bunch of people today on Facebook, and I try not to do that, because I know these people, but I can't take their fucking pro-Israeli bullshit.
Oh, really?
They just fucking, they have complete blinders on, and what happens there is that it's like you realize that you can't talk to people who believe so wholeheartedly in, you know what the problem is? Education. People are not educated. They're not educated. They're not well read. They're not versed in history. I include myself in that.
Yeah, and the problem is too misinformation and the personalization of individual news, and the
thing is you could wade through the news if you were an educated person, but as George Carlin has said, garbage in, garbage out in our system.
Oh yeah,
and our educational system is just shit, isn't it?
Yeah. Well.
Oh, your wife's a teacher.
Yeah.
What does she teach, by the way?
She doesn't teach anymore. She works. She's a teacher's
now
teacher.
She just spits. She spits from balconies.
She taught kindergarten, then she taught third grade for a long time.
People have to be educated about class.
Then she taught fifth grade. Now she's an administration type.
Let's do a career
stuff.
day bit.
I'm down for that. Yeah.
All right.
And now, join us for Career Day with Eddie Pepitone.
Hi, everybody. I'm the principal, Hank Stevens. And I just want to talk to all you young kids out there. Look, I was thinking of canceling Career Day because AI is taking most of your jobs. And instead of talking to you about what jobs you might want to go into, maybe I should talk to you about how to live under a bridge. That's what I'm thinking. But contractually, I have to talk to you about careers. Now, I don't know if you have listened to Driving in the Rain. It is about Uber / Lyft / Instacart / Uber Eats / DoorDash / Lug, which is helping people with furniture. I recently had a couch moved and a new recliner put in so I could watch all the horrible news. But I want to say, young kids, that you will probably be living under a bridge during climate breakdown. I don't know what jobs will be open. I guess some of you can become corporate lawyers. If you become a civil lawyer, you won't make any money on that. And you might want to become a corporate, shut up, please. Now, that's Tommy Fredericks, who stole a helicopter and flies over our school. Now, Tommy, even though that's illegal, he's 13, he will probably have a good future being a helicopter pilot for the fascists. That's another thing, kids. We're living in an authoritarian time. Any dissent is squashed. So maybe you could be a dissent squasher. Maybe you could work for stormtroopers. Our current day stormtroopers are immigrations and customs fellas. And you don't even have to, like, put on makeup, ladies. You just cover your face with a cloth, you know? Are there any questions out there?
Can I go to the bathroom?
No. Any other questions about careers?
I want to be an astronaut.
What's your question? That's not a question.
What do you do? What did you want to be when you were
I'm a principal, for Christ's sake. One of the last...
Yeah.
Holy shit. You see, you guys are stupid.
Oh, yeah.
See, this is the problem, you know. You guys, we don't teach you any real history. You know, we don't teach you mathematics. We don't teach you the arts, the literature, and the arts. Instead, you just come in here and you threaten us teachers. So many of you, I've been threatened in the parking lot so many times. So maybe some of you can be bouncers, I don't know, but you have to really bulk up for that. And as far as being an astronaut, little Judy,
Yeah.
I think they're going to be using robots. I really think that AI will be the ones going into space. I don't think we're going to need human beings. Matter of fact, look, kids, I don't think we're going to need human beings at all very shortly. And I got to tell you, a lot of human beings are problematic. Any other questions?
My dad says that we should just...
By the way, why does every kid in this audience have a really high-pitched, annoying voice?
I'm sorry, my
What
mom
the
says
fuck
same
is
thing.
going... And sorry about the cursing, but this anger has to go somewhere, or else I get a bad heart, or else I get cancer. You know, the prevailing wisdom is if you don't get out your anger and your emotions aren't... if they're kept bottled inside, you're going to get a lot of cancer and shit. So, sorry about the cursing, but what's up? What's your question?
My dad says we gotta
Jesus.
work with our hands. How do I work with my hands?
How do you work with your hands?
Yeah.
How old are you? Let me ask you that.
I'm 8 years old.
You're 8. I just wanted to see if that German Shepherd had a home. You're 8 years old, and what do you want to know?
I wanted to be a cowboy. My dad said I had a...
Whoa. You want to be a cowboy?
Yeah.
Well, we're here in the Northeast, in an industrial city, or, sort of industrial. Why don't you, if you want to work with your hands, don't be a cowboy. There are no more cowboys. You know that?
Really?
Who's your father? He's not doing a good job with you. What's your name, son?
Billy Timpson.
Oh, boy. Billy, did you just get out of a cabin?
I did.
Was the words Ass Master sprayed on it?
It's my dad's band.
I heard about your dad. He's doing 40 years in Joliet, isn't he?
Yes, he
is. Joliet
is.
still open?
Oh,
by the
yeah.
way?
They reopened it for Pops.
Al? Yeah? Can you stop listening to that? Margaret, he just mentioned Joliet, where I did time. You never did time, Al. Look at this tattoo, Margaret. I know, I've seen the tattoo many, many times. And it's because you want me to believe and you want other ladies to believe you were doing time. I went down the river, Margaret. The only time you went down the river was when we were tubing on the Delaware. Look, all right. I'm saying I did time in the big house. Al, this house is not big. Okay? You've done time in the little house. Okay? Now, what the hell is Pepitone talking about on the podcast today? Well, at first he went into this bit about how he feels like he's powerless in the face of atrocities, and then they went into career day, and he's saying that there won't be any careers for kids because of AI and climate breakdown. Now, is that something you really want to listen to, Al? We need the gutters clean. Margaret, you know, instead of cleaning the gutters, maybe we could talk to each other. Are you saying we don't talk to each other? I'm saying we don't talk intimately to each other. Okay, here's something intimate I want to tell you. What is it, Margaret? What? This better be intimate. I want you to slowly lick my privates. Margaret, you leave me speechless. Thank God. Now turn off that goddamn career day nonsense. I mean, AI. I mean, come on, Al. AI can't. Why? By the way, did you dismantle my chat GPT? Yes, I think you're talking to chat GPT way too much, Margaret. I really am angry at you, Al. I like chat GPT. It gives me advice on my relationships. Did I hear plural in there? Are you seeing other people, Margaret? I have to. What do you mean you have to? Nobody's licking my privates. I told you I burned my tongue. I burned my tongue on that goddamn French toast. You like French toast hot, and that's why I made it hot. Right, but I have no feeling in the tongue anymore. Al, even during COVID, you licked my privates, and you had no sense of taste or smell. Well, that helped, you know what I mean? Oh, I don't know what you're saying, but I don't think I like it. Anyway, kids, as far as career day, we are going to need people who can control crowds. I guess that's the biggest thing you can do is crowd control, kettling people. What the police do is that they kettle people during protests. Kettling means you cordon or Al, please. Now he's talking about kettling. The only kettle I want to use is the damn thing for tea that we got at Sharper Image, the electronic teapot. Margaret, that's the thing. You're always getting chat GPT crap and electronic teapots. Why can't we just have a plain old-fashioned teapot where steam comes out? I don't want an electronic teapot. Al, gosh darn it. You make me feel unwanted. It's my tongue. It has no damn feeling, Margaret. You know I love you so much. All right. Let me get your privates here. What? I'll lick your... What? No, I don't want you to feel obligated. Why? That's what marriage is, isn't it? Obligation. Al, why don't you go back to your podcast with Pepitone? All right. And career day, kids. Look, you know what's going to be a big career too is working with the insane, because I want to work with the insane, Principal Skinner. Is that your name? I forget what my name was. It was Hank something. Yeah, but Principal Skinner, I want to work with the insane. All right, well, you have to be very, very delicate. Oh, yeah. I would be very delicate. Now, that sounds a little ominous, the way you're saying that. Oh, no. I just have a sarcastic bent to my tone. What? Yeah, I'm going to be very cautious with the insane. What's your name, son? Tim? Tim what? Tim Johnson. Tim, what do you want to be? I want to work with the insane. I told you already. But you're going to be, they're fragile. Oh, I'll be good. You sound sarcastic, Tim. I'm not sarcastic. I just have a bent to my tone. How'd that happen? I don't know. I think, I come from a dysfunctional family, We all do, Tim. Do we? Well, I think so. Hey, I got a question here in the back. Yes? How old are you, by the way? I'm 35. I've been left back a lot. Okay. What's your question about career day? I just want to work stocking shelves. Okay, well, you're 35. Yeah, but every time I put in an application, I'm told that I'm too old. Well, you do it. Have you thought about working with the insane? Oh, I'm fucking crazy, I'll tell you that. I mean, I'm here 35. I should have graduated when I was 6. Have you really been left back that much? Oh, yeah.
And thanks for joining us on Career Day with Eddie Pepitone.
I don't know. I thought that was... I hope that's helpful to...
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I think that is helpful. I think that is... Oh, hey, it's me, Kevin Tienken, telling you, Apocalypse Food is sponsored by Chubbies. I'll tell you what, nothing will ruin your summer more than chafed thighs on a mesh liner. Make the switch to Chubbies and say goodbye to raw skin. Chubbies classic lined swim trunks sport a soft and supportive boxer brief liner, quick dry fabric, 4-way stretch. Oh my God. It's got it all. Whether you're into water sports or just lounging poolside, you'll be looking and feeling great. I have a Chubby over Chubbies. I've got the shorts. I've got a nice shirt. And they're both from Chubbies, and I like them. Round out your wardrobe with Chubbies performance polos, button-ups, and joggers. And when the sun goes down, warm up with a pullover or a hoodie. Whether you're suiting up for cannonballs or cookouts, or just casual Fridays, Chubbies has you covered. For a limited time, Chubbies is going to offer Apocalypse Soon fans 20% off with your order using the code Eddie at chubbiesshorts.com. That's Eddie at chubbiesshorts.com. Support the show and let them know we sent you. Summer's here. Dress like it at Chubbies. I think that is helpful to a lot of us out there. Now, there's a lot of people staring at a gun, out there in the world, and I think this podcast helps them look away, for a little bit.
So, anyway, why don't we, what we haven't done in a while? What do the squirrels think?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do that.
When you're out in nature, you look around, you see the animals, and you often think to yourself, what are the squirrels thinking?
What the hell is that German Shepherd doing over there?
I don't know.
Oh, there's crows here, too. I'll tell you, it's not easy being a squirrel these days.
No way.
Blow me, Judy, blow me.
You got me nuts?
What do you mean?
You got me nuts?
I had prostate cancer.
Oh, well, you always bring it up when I'm talking about walnuts.
Oh, Judy, look at who's coming in the park. Family, and you know what? They never clean up after themselves. We're gonna have all those birthday parties they have out here. I'm always picking up pretty good snacks.
I got a piece of a balloon with a string on it the other day. It's so cool.
Yeah, I'm just talking about food. I think you're an idiot for eating string.
I love to eat a balloon.
Will you please blow me, Judy?
Okay. All done.
Thank you, Judy.
No problem.
Oh, what a day, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I'm hard again.
Oh.
Blow me. That's good. You know, I complain about being a squirrel, but the sex is good because we're primal beings. We don't have all these hang-ups. You know, we don't have to answer to any court. You know, there's no court system in the squirrel kingdom. I guess you could call it a kingdom. You know. Hey, you ever hang out by the back of a restaurant, Judy?
By the grease traps?
No, where they throw out the food.
Oh, yeah, and by the dumpster.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I
You
love
do?
it. They got a lot of string.
We gotta be careful, though, because there's a lot of angry people who work in restaurants.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you ever see Top Chef?
Yeah,
Or that guy Gordon Ramsay? These chefs are fucking insane.
They got weird accents.
Speaking of fucking
Yellow.
insane, I'm fucking insane, and welcome. I am the last newscaster on earth. I'm fucking insane. And tonight, our top story is I am really losing it. I haven't talked to anyone in the past, I don't know, since the nuclear blast. I'm thinking of killing myself, but I love giving the news to myself. And now let's go to me for sports. Me? Yes, fucking. I'm glad you came to me. I'm so lonely, but you are me. Yes, I am fucking. Oh boy, we are fucking insane. There's more than two of us fucking. Let's go to the weather now. But you didn't give us the sports, fucking. Ho ho! The sports? I'm playing with myself. That's the only game in town. Playing with myself. And now let's go to me. Me also for the weather. Thank you, fucking insane and me. I am both of you and myself, and this nuclear blast has been a fucking disaster. I feel like the only thing I can do is just stare at a wall and put my boogers on that wall. I try to spell my name, fucking insane, with boogers. But how long can that last me? What's the fucking weather? The fucking weather is as follows. It's a nuclear winter out there. Do not go out. Do not go out. Repeat. Stay where you are, and that means me. Thank you, fucking. Thank you, guys. So tune in tomorrow when I give the news every day at whatever o'clock it is. We've lost time. There is no sun. It's a perpetual night. Good night.
Now, folks, I'm just going to tell you, kids, that career day, I think from here on in, is going to be canceled. You know, you never answered my question about stocking shelves at the age of 35. Well, I mean, you're the one who says that they tell you you're too old to stock shelves. Yeah, they say I'm too old. You know, they got young kids to do it. Don't they have machines to do it too? Yeah, that too. Why don't you be a driver for a Waymo car? They're driverless. Now, there's a contradiction there. You're talking driverless cars. What am I going to do? You sit next to the driverless car in case anything goes wrong. I thought we ended the career day bit. Yeah, we did, I think. What bit were we on? I don't remember. Where are we? Anyway, it is a beautiful day today.
It is a gorgeous day today.
You know, it's a great, you know what it's a great day for? Spasms. I don't think I'm drinking enough water, and I've got this really high calf coffee.
I love a high calf coffee.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
It's called Focus, and this one is high calf.
Yeah,
you know. And the other one I have is Death Wish, and I think the more intense the name is, the more dangerous it is for you. I have Death Wish. I have High Calf. You know, I'm thinking of getting immediate heart attack, which is a coffee that really, you know, if you don't die of a heart attack, you're going to be up. You know, it's going to give you a jolt in the morning.
Insomniac on fire. You'll never sleep again.
Have you been up for days? Oh, God, I know I have. Because I'm drunk again. It's Charles Nabisco, and I just want to say I don't feel well, and I'm drinking high calf coffee. And we have a new cookie out. It's called High Calf, and it's about someone who hasn't slept in many days, and what's depicted on the face of the cookie, God, everything is spinning. What's depicted on the face of the cookie is the mess that this guy's one-room hovel is. Like he's just surrounded by food and different food and vomit and different discarded liquor bottles, but he still can't sleep even though he's drinking because of high calf coffee. So look for the high calf coffee. Our prisoners are bringing the high calf coffee. Don't use your Ring camera because they're not scouts, they're prisoners.
Look for the bloodshot eyes hoarder on the box.
Wait, we haven't done our Charles Nabisco.
I know, it's been a while. I mean, we went.
Even lost the voice a little.
Oh, you got it.
Did I get it?
Oh, you got it back.
You'll lose your voice, and you have to go to child custody court, and you don't want your child to be taken away. Well, I have, and we have a new child custody cookie out called You Lost Your Kid Again. Our scouts, prisoners, are selling these cookies, so if you want, just don't use your Ring camera, okay, guys? Hello, puppy.
Hey, puppers.
Hello, puppy.
Hey,
So,
puppy.
you know, you can't,
Hello.
you can't, oh, God, everything spins. I feel like I'm on one of those machines that children go on. You ever vomit so much that you don't need wallpaper? We do it here in Nabisco. We have a cookie called No Wallpaper Needed. It's a cookie covered in vomit, and our scouts, prisoners, are selling them door to door.
Look for the mushy puddle on the box. Well, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, I think we're good.
We have fulfilled the...
And I want to remind you folks, if you want more of Apocalypse Soon, go to our YouTube.
Go to YouTube.
Go to Patreon.com.
I am the Italian alien demanding you to go to YouTube. I had my tentacles cleaned in a dry cleaning place, and now I am at full power. And if you don't go to YouTube and support the Pepitone podcast, I will disintegrate you with my dry cleaning tentacles.
Also, go over to EddiePepitone.com if you want to find out when he's coming to your town. And yeah, that's it.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for listening, watching Apocalypse Soon, the podcast with no upside.